I need a lamp. Hmm. Lamps are $70. That's why Walmart makes so much money. So I actually had someone like possessing me all day long. It was really fun. water. Someone was seriously possessing me all day. Making fun of me for who sits there and obsesses about their fucking genitals. You know what they tried doing today? They tried like beating me down. That's why you gotta protect your energy. You gotta protect your fucking energy and your thoughts and stuff about yourself. Like one time I had a therapist who all he cared about was what do you tell yourself? What are your thoughts? My thoughts are none of your fucking business. How I feel about myself is none of your business. So it's like no one can beat you down. No one can beat me down. And you gotta protect your fucking energy and shit like that. And it's like I feel like it's Johnny, Satan, that's possessing me, wanting me to be obsessed with my genitals or something like that. I don't even fucking know, to tell you the truth. And fucking maybe Rob Thomas's song "This Is How Heart Breaks" is like was trying to be like, ha ha ha, you ain't know nothing. It's like, well, first of all, to give you a little bit of whatever to that, guess what, homie? I was pretending the whole entire time. I was on Adderall, pretending. Anytime I do drugs, I become a lunatic. I do too. That's why when I was younger or whatever, like, I would just like do drugs because I felt like I needed to like match whatever was going on. Like looking back on it, it's like it just made me like it made me a lunatic. Like it really did. And like yeah, it was kind of cool being like these other people like they might look at me and say you're so fucking weird, and it's like yeah, when I take these drugs, I act like you guys. And so that's why I was like, it's kind of cool to be able to act like that and shit like that and get all emotional and psychotic and shit. But one thing's for fucking sure, I don't need a fucking babysitter trying to fucking trespass on my every fucking like possess me and shit like that. Like I can be cool, calm, and collected because I don't give a fuck about nothing. So that's why I know that nobody needs to fucking possess me. It's like so fucked up. And it's like I think it's great because it's like I said last night, I said I'm embracing what God's allowing. Don't get it twisted that I'm embracing the devil. So it's like for me, it's one of those things like the best, the highest of the powers and the best of the powers are after me or possessing me, which what does that say about me? I need to set my game up. Like I thought I was in third place. I have a chance to be in first place. I have a chance to be better than Satan. And you know that lesson that I'm learning right now today, I'll take how that motherfucker possessed me today to learn that lesson right now, which is something they don't want me to know. They don't want me to think that shit. It's like, yeah, you're right. I can't point my finger and make your dick twitch. You know, I don't there's some things you're right, Satan, that I will never be able to do on this earth. And a lot of the things that I'm not able to do are obviously not making me be like in third or last place. If the best and the most powerful are trying to beat me down and to possess me all day long, what does that fucking say about me? If I wasn't a fucking threat to them and their fucking shit and what they're trying to fucking do, then why would they be trying to attack me all day? Why are these people so obsessed with my every thought? Because I'm better than them. Just because Satan has powers that I don't have doesn't mean that I don't have better thoughts. Does that not make sense? I really don't want to get all Martin Luther King on nobody, but like think about it. Really fucking think about it. Like the who I am as a person. Why else would somebody be so obsessed with me? When all I do is mind my own fucking business. I don't give a fuck about any of these people. I mind my own fucking goddamn fucking business. Why are they so obsessed with me? It's like I'm minding my own business. I don't need to be possessed. That's ego. That's fucking ego right there. Satan is egotistical. I mind my own fucking business. I keep my head in the fucking I keep my head on my fucking shoulders, motherfucker. I don't need to be fucking possessed. So what the fuck does that tell you? It doesn't make it's not rational. I have the most irrational people possessing me because they can't stand how normal and of a good person I am. So then they try to possess me. And meanwhile, I'm thinking it's this, that, and the other reason. It's not this, that, and the other reason. It's because I embarrass the best. Well, you have all these powers that I don't have. Why don't you just fucking masturbate and rub your dick down with all the powers you have, buddy? Buddy boy. Why don't you do that, buddy boy? Instead, you're fucking busy possessing me, you fucking bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not changing no matter what these motherfuckers do. So I'm not gonna sit here and fucking complain about shit because I ain't fucking changing. You know what I mean? All right, okay. So when I go into Walmart, sometimes motherfuckers want me to obsess about my genitals. Okay, I don't see how me obsessing about my genitals is really affecting me at all. because I'm actually not obsessing about my genitals. Does that make sense? Someone's wanting me to obsess about my genitals, and at the same time, I'm not obsessing about my genitals. So it's like this thing that's not really happening for anyone. It's my vagina. My brain is connected to my body. And you know what I think? I think the more I engage with what they want me to think about, the worse it gets. So the solution that I have is not to fucking, it's like entertaining a kid. Like the worst times is when you entertain a kid. You know what I mean? So I'm just not gonna entertain the fucking shit no more. And people will be like, "Well, isn't that boring? Isn't that boring?" Da 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 da. And it's like I've had fat bitches all my fucking life say the same shit to me. Isn't it boring? Isn't it boring? Isn't it boring? That's all. That's the type of shit that comes out of a fat bitch's mouth. By the way, motherfuckers be like, "Well, if you don't entertain this kid, isn't it boring?" No, it's not. And if it is, it's none of your business. Because I'm gonna fucking do me. It's you know what I mean. It's like what I entertain and what I engage with should be myself. It shouldn't be about this outer world or what type of fucking scraps people are fucking throwing at me. I shouldn't be entertaining that anyways. And they think because I'm bored that I entertain shit. And it's like, no, it's because I thought you were a kid until you started possessing me. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm just over it. Like at a certain point, I had to do what I had to do. Like you could say I like went out of the race or whatever when I was like 20, and it's like that. I'll just say that it's my fault, even though it's not my fault. It's my fault. And so ever since then, I've been have like people have been putting my head in the sand because they don't want me to see anything. And my response, and not that it my this life has everything to do with me and nothing to do with anybody else. My response to that is, let me think about it for a second. It's not about me seeing things, okay? It's about me being able to live in my environment. That's what it's about. And I had so much fucking sand in my fucking ass and in my fucking eyes that it took kind of extreme measures for me to get that sand out. It took it takes a lot of fucking shit for somebody after 5 to 10 years who has been fucking had their head in the fucking sand and went out of the fucking life race at 20, because that's actually what happened. I went out of the fucking life race and had my head in the fucking sand and my fingers up my other people's fingers up my butt. So I it wasn't that I needed to start seeing shit because I already fucking know shit. Once you know shit, you ain't got to see shit no more. I've been motherfucking seeing shit. All right, I had all these motherfuckers in my fucking life trying to tell me and trying to be my life. But at a certain point in your adult life, you have to start living your own fucking life. You have to start fucking living in your own fucking environment, making your own environment. When you make your own environment, you can start living in that motherfucking shit. But if other people are making your environment for you, you can't fucking live in it. And at a certain point, it's inevitable that that person's going to understand that. And start saying and thinking and doing things to say, this I can't do. It's not natural. I have to start making my own environment. I have to start being able to live in my own environment, not having these scraps handed to me. I don't need that to live in to live and make an environment for myself. And it's not boring. But I think as an adult, that's what we're up against though, is being able to make our own environment and live in it. And that's what I've been trying to do for the past 5 years or 3 years or however long you want to say. And so it's kind of premature to say, well, isn't it boring? Isn't it boring? When I'm still in the process of making my environment. I haven't even been able to really live in my environment because I had to get my head out of the sand and start making it's premature. Given all that's gone on, given that the best and the most powerful are the ones that I'm up against trying to do this for myself, and that their fucking scheme is so in my fucking face. But I don't fucking care, because with or without it, like it's not helping me live. It's not helping me reach my goals on what I feel like an adult should be able to do, which is make their own environment and fucking live in it. And so to say, isn't it boring? How can you do this, that, and the other? It's like, that's premature to even start, poking your fucking nose into my half-ass environment right now, saying, isn't it boring? That's a premature fucking question because I'm still making it. And the first step, which is probably the longest fucking step, was actually getting my fucking head out of the fucking sand and start actually motivating myself to clean out the sand that's all over my fucking body right now. And has been piling up. I'm in an avalanche of sand. That's going to take years to get out of. Because I don't know what's up. I don't know what's down. I'm so fucked up. I've been so fucked up since I was fucking 20. Every fucking aspect of my life so fucked up. This is how a fucking heart breaks, motherfucker. No, this is where the fucking sand starts breaking, bitch. That fucking sand starts breaking, bitch. Because you see me motherfucking, what? Making my fucking environment. And I'm gonna fucking live. I have every intention to fucking live in it, bitch. So I just want to tell them fucking fat hoes that are asking, isn't it boring? Isn't it boring? Isn't it boring? It's like, that's premature. Ask me that in 10 years. Because that's really the only substantial thing as a human has to live for. That's their only purpose, is to make your environment, be able to live in it. And I don't need scraps from these fat hoes and scraps from demonic entities, because I don't think demonic entities are fun. So I wasn't having fun living in my environment anyways that they were making for me. I wasn't. I don't think demons and stuff know what fun is. I don't think they know what creativity is. I don't think anything. But yeah, when motherfuckers see you start making your own fucking environment, they don't fucking want you to. That motherfucker was possessing the fucking shit out of me because I know how to fucking make my own environment. And that's what I'm fucking doing. And I don't want to be consumed by these false things that demons and fat whores think are right for me. Because they're so fucking jealous of me that I'm not going to be a demon, that they want to be able to look at me like I'm a fucking lab rat. Because they're so fucking jealous. The only thing that they can think to do is try to make me seem like a fucking lab rat. No, I'm not a fucking lab rat. Well, you know what I'm saying? If anything, I'm an ant. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to say that I'm motherfucking anything, but I'm trying to say I'm not a lab rat. I'll be an ant. Watch me be a fucking ant then. You ain't gonna fucking like it. Because an ant motherfucking out here doing shit with their fucking life. And they ain't fucking worried about no motherfucking shit that motherfuckers be throwing at them, because they already got a fucking purpose beyond and above what other motherfuckers are throwing at them. Ant would never be able to accomplish his goals if all they motherfucking did was take what the fuck everybody else did for them. Because they got their own fucking life fucking purpose that they fucking doing, and they making in it, they living in it. So go fuck yourself. You see what I'm fucking saying? I ain't no fucking lab rat. This ain't no fucking, I'm paying fucking rent, bitch. This ain't no fucking laboratory. I ain't fucking no scientist. I ain't fucking no motherfucking other rats and shit like that. But who and what I am and what insect I might be tomorrow ain't none of your fucking business. Because in like what I said, it's not about seeing shit. That's what I'm saying. It's none of your fucking business because I already fucking know shit. I ain't trying to see shit no more. And there ain't nothing to fucking see, bitch. Okay? Me making and living in my environment has nothing to do with nobody else. It's about my internal purpose. It ain't got shit to do with nobody else. So don't fucking start asking questions like if it's fucking boring. It ain't none of your fucking business what the fuck my purpose is. Does that sound fun to you? Does that what an ant fucking does? Does that look like fun to you? And you look at the fucking lab rat fucking snipping on the fucking scientist's fingers. That looks like fun. I ain't fucking about to no fucking suck on nobody's fucking finger. You know what I mean? So it's none of your fucking business to ask if what the fuck I'm doing is fucking fun or not. If it's boring or if it's fun today, it ain't none. It's called purpose, bitch. And you know that shit don't have no fucking fun or fucking boring shit attached to it. It's fucking life. It's fucking purpose. You fucking fat fucking bitches and you fucking demons. That ain't no shit about creativity. Ain't no shit about nothing. And you fucking know you're doing it, and you fucking know that's the fucking truth. So I'm fucking sick of shit, really. I ain't gonna fucking sit here and fucking stare at a fucking mirror, and that's the thing about it. When a motherfucker's possessing you, and you fucking know that a motherfucker's possessing you, it feels like all you're doing is looking in a mirror at that, like, and it's not even you though. It's like you're just staring. It's like so fucking dumb, and it's taking you away from your purpose. So it's like at the end of the day, the ant got to figure out what the ant got to do, because the ant ain't doing shit when it's fucking looking at fucking you. You know what I'm saying? It's just look at your purpose, change your focus, look at your purpose, change your focus, look at your purpose, and repeat that shit and repeat that shit and repeat that shit because boss man's fucking listening. And last time I checked, my fucking internal purposes ain't got nothing to do with fucking bosses. And I ain't got no fucking boss, and there ain't no fucking finger in my fucking face. So it's like, motherfuckers can try to possess me all they want. Motherfuckers can try to beat me down all they fucking want. But until you fucking squash this fucking ant, bitch, I'm gonna start. I'm doing my fucking purpose. You can try to derail the fucking ant all you want, bitch. That motherfucker's got an internal fucking purpose. The only way you're gonna fucking stop that shit is to fucking squash that shit, bitch. And that's the fucking truth. But like, for real, like that's my only like annoyance is that when the best of the most powerful demons is doing the possessions or whatever, it just feels like you're just staring at something. It's the weirdest fucking thing ever, and it's because that's what that entity wants. It doesn't want you to reflect on yourself. It doesn't want you to do any of that. And so it's like I must reflect on my life. I must reflect on myself. I must reflect on myself basically. Because staring at demons or staring at this entity that's doing shit ain't doing nothing for me. So I gotta change my fucking focus and shit like that. Make my environment. And it sounds like, well, ain't that fucking boring? Like we haven't even gotten to the part where it would be boring yet because I'm still being possessed. It's like once you stop doing that shit, you know what I mean? Once I am able to fucking step up to the fucking plate, basically, but I'm not gonna spend tomorrow fucking looking at fucking not even my reflection. I'm just not.